Hey, nah, man, you can plan a pity picnic, but you can't predict the weather. My man was clowning me in the whip. We on the way there. My man on the phone. He on the phone with somebody like, yeah, man, T dressed like he in Boston or something. Like he going to Boston. In my head, I'm like, yeah, nigga, you right. Nigga, you right. Boston, right? We'll see. We'll see about all that Boston shit. Yo, I had on this little bitch ass hoodie. It was more like a t-shirt with long sleeves that had a hoodie. What up? What's happening? We are still here, live and direct. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is From the Hip, brought to you by your man, the kid TB, and I'm with my man, Yen Diesel, the illest professor, baby. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, this is From the Hip, and you know, from time to time, me and my man Yen Diesel, we like to go on, let's call them adventures sometimes. And usually, my man is leading the show. I just really like to, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, let the situation kind of just find itself. I don't know. I don't even know how to express it. But we went on another adventure, and we kind of wanted to let the people into our world a little bit. This is one that went entirely wrong. Adventures a lot of times go wrong, but I think it's really important to let the audience know how exactly it went wrong and what we continue to do every time we go on one of our little adventures. Like, so what happened today? Like, what happened today? So here's what happened. I'm gonna start off with the message, America. Here's what it is. You gotta go with your gut, right? But going with your gut is tricky sometimes. Yes. You know, you don't know, am I giving up or should I continue? Especially if you're a perfectionist, if you're a go-getter, if you're the type of person that just don't like to take no. When you see people see obstacles, you see opportunities. Sometimes you feel like your gut is like, nah, working against you. So the message is what I'm gonna start with. And the message is, listen guys, when your gut is telling you that this is a bad decision, say you decide not to listen to your gut and go for it. Don't feel like it's not too late to turn back. Turn around. The message of the story. Turn around. Go now. Go. Turn around. You don't even want to go. Because you get into it, you're like, nah, trust me. I made plans and the caterer has already been paid and we can't take it back. And so here's what happened. So we got invited to the Delta block party. And this is Delta as in the airline, the airline company, Delta, right? They have like what is like a company family picnic every year, if you will. And this year's just so happened to land on the same day as a fucking hurricane was going through, you know what I'm saying, the panhandle of Florida into Georgia. And it ran smack dab in the middle of this Delta family picnic. Literally. But here's the problem with this, right? Here's the problem. Yeah. Like Big P. It wasn't a surprise at all. I told my man, look, you did. Yes, literally 24 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen, America, I text this man. Was it a screenshot? It might have been a screenshot. It was a screenshot. I sent this man a screenshot at like 9, 10 at night. Like, yo, it says it's gonna rain 100% sure at 6 a.m. It's gonna rain 100% at 7 a.m. Yeah, it's gonna rain 100% at 8 a.m. And it went from 8 a.m. all the way to like 6 p.m. It is gonna rain tomorrow. It's gonna look like Noah's Ark and them niggas tomorrow. Like, why are we going out? There's no logic or explanation to it. I just was like, look, I got an invitation, you got an invitation. I did. It's a Delta thing, it only happens once a year. It's not like we be like, oh, well, we'll catch the next one. We catch the next one, that's 364 days away. Mind you, I've never been. He's telling me about this like earlier this week. I'm just now hearing about it. But y'all know Yen at this time. At this point, y'all know who Yen is. It's volume 2. This dude can sell salt to a slug. I can't. And I was the slug. And I was in some motherfucking salt today. I was a slug too. Yeah. Tell you. You were more of a slug. Actually, you see the footage. Go to the footages. Nah, show them in your hoodie. Show the hoodie. We about to go to the footages right now. Footage. Yeah, show them. Oh man.
So we have to record how ridiculous this is. This is ridiculous.
Do we remember Dave Chappelle when Keeping It Real goes wrong?
That's what happened.
This is From the Hip goes wrong. This is when More From the Hip goes wrong. What the hell are we doing out here?
Why are we here?
It's raining. Chris Tucker just left. Oh, Chris Tucker left?
This is what Dave Chappelle calls what?
From the Hip goes wrong.
Goes wrong.
Keeping it real
When
goes
Keep It
wrong.
Real goes wrong, this is
The From the Hip edition.
the From the Hip edition.
And we got a family of the show, Gerald with us. He a part of the BS as well.
There he is.
It is a bunch of people out here that's happy to be in the parade.
Happy as hell.
And I'm like,
Why are they
We were
so
just talking
happy?
about that. We were just talking about this is so unreasonable.
You know they sell tacos down the street.
In a comfortable restaurant where the
Where it isn't raining inside. It's crazy. It's warm there.
but they do got some chicken though. So you know I'm black,
And
so I gotta
tacos.
get some fried chicken.
They sell chicken other places too, though. That's the thing.
true.
Why are we here? Hold up. Pardon everyone, real quick. I want y'all to see what this is looking like. Look at this.
Armageddon.
It's Armageddon.
It's been raining 40 days and 40 nights out here, gentlemen.
Let me come over here. Let me bring it back around. Bring it back around. Bring it back around. All right, here we go. Yo, so we're gonna talk about this. Show them the shirts. Look, really? Oh, you got the shirt. Look, we had the shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, they believe you. They believe you.
That was genius.
Bam. See, look at that. We're supposed to come out here, run to some folks, talk to people, whatever. But then look, instead of filming, we should be out collecting 2 of every animal.
Yes, it's Noah's Ark in this month.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how much rain.
That's how much rain it is. Look at this. It's crazy.
It's never rained as hard in Atlanta ever in the
Ever.
history of
This is
Atlanta.
Atlanta. By the way, in case you guys are wondering where we're filming, this is Atlanta.
Not Seattle.
You're not in Miami.
No.
Portland. We're not in Portland.
No, nah.
We're not in Chicago.
Yo, no, you straight, ball. You straight. Yo, and it's brick city out here, man.
Very cold.
I wasn't prepared for this level of cold. Were you?
No, not at all.
Yeah, you were. Look at you, man. This man, he got on the whole. Yo, we sitting up here under this plane at the what is this? It's the Delta Block Party Bash joint
Going down.
that apparently got ranked the fuck out.
Yeah, I say so. Live
You would say so. Hold on, let's get everybody a camera view. Full panoramic. Look at this, y'all. This is the Delta joint. See that over there? That's supposed to be a Ferris wheel that no one is on because that would be a tremendous lightning hazard. Gerald in the mix. Good. Woo. All right, let's go back this way. All these people over there. Ooh, it's cold. I'm trembling, y'all. So that's why the camera's shaking so much.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some decisions in life, you know, aren't as good as others.
No. This is definitely one that isn't. I said, you know what? Even if it rains, it's a rain or shine event. Great experience.
From the Hip TV.
Yeah.
Look at our commitment,
Look
man.
at our
We out
commitment.
here,
This is
rain, sleet, or snow for y'all. They do this
To
all
try and
year.
bring y'all, you know what I'm saying, some magic, man. Look at this, man.
This look like the what's that Talib Kweli in High Tech?
Oh,
The blast.
the blast.
I mean, the
Yo,
blast
you
right
pronounce
now.
my name, Kweli. Any questions? Yeah, that's exactly what this look like. Yo, this is crazy, but too, we about to breeze it, y'all. We ain't staying out here no more, so signing out, baby. Take it light, everybody. From the
Take it
hip. You.
Yo, it was cold
Shout
as
out to
shit.
Gerald. That
My
was
nigga was
dope.
shivering
Shout out
like
to
a goddamn
Gerald.
shaved poodle. My nigga was cold out there.
Shout
man.
out to Gerald who was out there with
Yes,
us, man.
shout
You know
out
what
big
I'm saying?
homie Gerald,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Bearing the weather with us. And point is, I wanted to stick it through. I was like, nah, let me see. This is Delta, man.
For sure.
I figured if they saw the weather and they saw what it was like, they would have some contingencies. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? They would have some tents set up or something.
But it started off even more weird because like when we pulled up, we couldn't park nowhere near the venue.
We literally had to go 3 highway exits to get
No joke.
and then when we get out, when we got out in the parking lot and we step out, the first thing I do is step my foot and with it's almost
Fucking puddle.
shin high water. Oh,
Both of us, shoes wet as hell.
let me tell you something. I felt every single raindrop that fell like. So then we get there. So then whatever. Here comes, you know what I'm saying, my sister. My sister pulls up. My sister's the one that has the tickets to get
Right.
inside. And she's like, all right, cool. Here's your ticket. She hands me the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Hands to your ticket. Woo, woo. I look at the ticket. I'm like, that's not my name. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh no, yeah. What happened was, right? There was a mix up. So some people had some tickets left over. So you just gotta be Chris Bowens for
Chris
the day. That's what it
Bowens.
was, Chris Bowens for the
Yeah.
day.
This is
And
Chris Bowens.
I'm Chris Bowens. And you were
Leon
Brown.
Brown.
LB in the building. So we just start basically, cause it sounded like 2 people like from the cast of Cooley High. You know what I'm saying?
Leon Brown. Where they pick this name?
You know what I'm saying?
If there's any Leon Brown out there right now, if you're watching this, please leave a comment.
We gotta show Chris love too.
Oh yeah, Chris Bowens, yes.
Chris Bowens, if you out there, Chris Bowens.
Holla at us.
Holla at us.
We had y'all names for the day. So
basically for the day, and possibly for the rest of this volume, if you can tell, if you believe that. And they said, oh, and by the way, when they ask you guys for ID, tell them you left it somewhere. You lost
grown ass men.
Grown ass men.
No wallet, no ID, just out in the world.
I drove here. I left my ID back at the hotel. So fast forward, we were caught in a little bit of a catch-22 because when we get there, this event it's a family event. It's for everybody there. But then they got the little wristbands to determine if you are over 21 or not, so you can drink.
Right.
So here we are with these people. They're like, you ain't got your ID. No worries, you can get in. And then they was like, yo, but we want the wristbands. So it was like, but we need ID for that shit.
So we had to. So again, we clowned Sis's plan of like, oh, we left the ID, but guess who was like, oh, I left my ID in the car. Me. Like, so we was clowning her about not wanting to use that method to explain why we don't have our ID, but
we had the results of that.
Cop the plea so quick. The lady pulled me. Hey, Leon, you don't look like you're 21. You don't look old enough to drink.
Yeah, you got a little baby face.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I didn't grow the beard out for y'all for volume 2. You talking about I don't look 21? I felt disrespected.
You see the gray hairs in this beard?
That's what I'm saying, man. We grew the shit out for volume 2. You gonna say we can't drink?
End the story. We walked away with the wristbands.
Yeah, we did. It was a success.
It was a success.
Didn't have our IDs. What we gonna do?
What we gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
The point is, from that point on, this was the absolute worst fucking day of 2019.
It was raining so hard.
It was so cold. So mind you, he's prepared. I'm not. But so then Chris Tucker's supposed to be performing.
Yes.
Chris Tucker's supposed to be there.
That was the main sell for me. I wanted to see Chris Tucker.
Did you see Chris Tucker?
I didn't see Chris Tucker, but guess what? I heard him. I could hear him from afar. We sit in the cold. We got like French fries and beer, trying to stay warm. It feels like Ireland in 1600s and shit. We just got potatoes and beer.
And you gotta understand, everybody, it was what? 85 degrees a week ago?
Man, it was like shit was all good just a week ago.
This is a perfect example of how we was dressed. This would be the appropriate dress, and this is how I was dressed for this bullshit.
But I think all in all, man, to be honest with you, I really had a great time. It was a lot of cool people out there. A lot of people still showed up to this event. So shout out to Delta for putting the event together. I had a good time. What would you say?
No, nigga, I did not have a good time. Yo, but shout out to my sister though. Shout out to my sister Mimi. Thank you so much for having us there.
And we hope you enjoyed this vlog kind of format we use today to kind of document our stories, our adventures, as we're gonna call them, our shenanigans. And as always, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go ahead, like the video, click the bell. So you can go ahead and get the alerts as soon as we drop a video. You'll be the first one to know. And as always, thank you for tuning in. We love y'all, the hippies. Love the hippies. This is From the Hip.
From the Hip, baby.
And as always,
like, yes sir. Bow. That's my new one. No, my new one.
That's got to decide between the bow and the click.
I know, I can't do
both.
both.
You do bow, click, bow.
Wow.
That works.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
that works.
Yeah, I like it.